Hi there, my name's Elliot Burt and I work in the employment team here at Law 365 and welcome to Ask the Expert. Now, this week's question is, do employers have to provide a reference? Generally, no, there's no legal obligation for an employer to provide a reference to an employee or an ex-employee. And as such, employers are generally entitled to refuse to provide a reference. However, any decision or policy on whether or not to provide a reference or what sort of information to include should be consistent, or it could lead to problems down the line. For example, care must be taken to ensure that a refusal to provide a reference is not discriminatory because of any protected characteristics, or whether the employee or ex-employee has previously raised any discrimination issues or brought proceedings against the employer. A refusal to provide a reference in that situation may result in a separate claim of victimisation. And the last example would be a settlement agreement. Now, it's common to include a term in a settlement agreement that provides that an employer will respond to any request for a reference in accordance with an agreed form. The parties agree how the employer would respond to that. This is usually annexed to the agreement. Now, if you were to fail to provide a reference in that situation, that could be a breach of contract. Now, the best practice is for employers to have a clear policy in place about how and when a reference will be given. This may help an employer down the line defending any allegations of discriminatory or unlawful treatment.